So I don't know what was going on with that dog last night. I heard him like growling and barking not far away. I actually pulled out my dog spray just in case, because what else am I going to do? I'm sitting in here in the tent. My only pocket knife, is about that big. He went away, but it took him about 10 or 15 minutes of not being happy with me. And it looks like he is back. I think there might be more than one based on the noises last night. I'm currently about to get going. I am basically completely out of food, no peanut butter, but still have a little coffee, fortunately. Otherwise, it would be an emergency. I'm going to get into Leavenworth, see about trying to get some food, enough to get me through today. I am hoping to get a ride back to Corydon, which is back, but it's only like 20 minutes away from here. I'm hoping to get it at the end of the day. That way I can spend tonight, tomorrow, maybe get like shaved, a couple other things cleaned up, ready for Jen, and then she can meet me there. We'll get a night in a hotel together before we set out, because I am rather fragrant here at the moment. All the rain and sweat and everything. So if it works out, this will have been my last night in the tent. Fortunately, I did put some new blood stains on it, because the big mosquitoes, they get in here and then you have to murder them, and if you don't catch them soon enough, it's like splat. This is why you never wear a white shirt. It just has blood stains. You know how in movies when they want to show how somebody is scummy, they show them in like a stained wife beater? Other than the dogs last night and this morning, this worked out okay. Felt better about it than being up there in the gazebo. And welcome to the most disgusting bathroom on trail, according to one ADT section hiker. People are damn spoiled. So fun fact, all of those massive mosquitoes I was talking about last night and this morning seem to hide out in the bottom of that pit toilet. I feel like my posterior has a little bit of extra curve this morning. I will hopefully be in a hotel back in Corydon by the end of the day, but I do not currently have a ride back there. Fallback is Jen gets a ride out to me. But one way or another, I need to find food this morning, because I've got one little melted brick of trail mix and a couple of things of coffee. Okay, big expectations here. Or I should say, big hope. Well, this is a little on the limited side, grocery rise. And sadly, welcome to Plan B. It looks like the ride back to Corydon idea is breaking on the rocks of reality here, so I'm doing ramen, peanut butter, and a giant thing of peanuts for the next couple of days. I just spent the last 2 hours trying to make something work, but the plan to go back into Corydon and get a hotel just isn't going to work, sadly. And as soon as I realized it wasn't, I realized how much I was really looking forward to that 0 day, but it is what it is. So new plan, I just spent 90 something bucks on 2 days of snacks and such, some ramen for dinner and some sandwiches, and that should get me through till tomorrow night. Jen will join me however far I get, and we'll probably get a hotel in Santa Claus, which will be another day or two. I can make anything work. It's just frustrating, especially since I would have rather been hiking for the last 2 hours instead of trying to nail down what the heck was going on. Jen was asking why I didn't just stay in Corydon instead of pushing on and then needing these elaborate rides to get back to civilization, but I'd really hoped that I would be moving a little faster through here. Unfortunately, with the struggles on the adventure trail and just how it worked out, I've got another 73 miles to Santa Claus, which is the next place that has any sort of a hotel. Never mind the other things I was hoping for. Well, that would really be the sprinkles on the shit sandwich if this ends up being the road closure I can't walk through. now that is a more effective no trespassing sign. I'm totally going to use that if I ever get a place that needs no trespassing signs. Well, that was a pleasant enough surprise considering I haven't been able to get water in a while. Last person I ran into outside was trying very hard to keep a couple of dogs on me. That lady called me over and gave me water, and her little tiny dog just really did not like me. We were actually talking about paddling. She kayaks and was talking about the Blue River because the Ohio apparently isn't very fun, she says. Not much current. I just see it and I keep thinking, you know, big river section on the Mississippi. Plus, now we've got friends out here. I'm gonna have to do the Ohio. So I've seen notes of, you know, people eating at the American Legions. I keep intending to look that up. I don't know what the story is with them. I've never stopped. I know Zach camped at one somewhere along the way. I am doing a little better now. I was really bummed this morning when plans fell apart. I really didn't want people driving too horribly far out of their way for me, but I was and am dragging quite a bit in the idea of getting to rest and be a little more put together and rested when Jen got here. I had become kind of attached to that. I was having fantasies of getting my beard trimmed down so I'm a little less murder hobo-ish. Hey there, guy. Still, I'm finding the occasional post and decal. Oh, this is spectacular back here. This is the sort of area I want to end up stealth camping in. Just hit the upper class neighborhood again. So I just got excited because I thought I was going to get to stay on the flats instead of go up the hill, but I think that label for the ADT was off. So my phone keeps jumping time zones, so I don't know precisely how much time I have left before the sun goes down. I've also been trying to find my last water fill up for the day, but every time I get near houses, there's either nobody around or the two back there. The person disappeared trying to restrain some dogs that were trying to get at me. I caught the neighbors leaving as I was walking by, and I was able to get filled up. So I have a delicious 8 pounds or so of water on my shoulder, and I am set for the night. This is why I told Jen she needed to bring more water capacity. When you can't guarantee the fill ups, I'm just filling up to a gallon, and then I'll drink most of a 1.5 liters by the time I get to camp. Then I'll have my 1 liter for dinner, and I'll have my 1.5 liters for coffee in the morning, and more coffee, and a little bit of water for hiking once I'm done with my coffee. Okay, just about at the end of this section, the road's going to hit that hillside, and then there are at least a couple of miles of trails. Well, the fireflies just came out, unfortunately. That means I'm going to be losing daylight here pretty quick. The locals were asking if I was staying at Minnow Point. Apparently that's the boat dock. There are signs that say no camping. And we can get off into the woods here. So it looks like this is actually goodbye to the Ohio for a little while. Trail comes back to it at Evansville. Fireflies are just getting more and more impressive. Also, kills me the amount of private property here. But of course, can't camp. And here we are again. Okay, well, I thought I was going for a developed site, but looks like this was just a reasonable divvy spot, so this will work. Home sweet home, and Jen should find me tomorrow sometime, hopefully.